want to support the commissioner a bit. For 2 wives, please, if you can help, go on.
If I pick up another wife, it's just because I want to. A woman knows her value, she knows her worth, and she knows that whatever thing a man wants, I can give it to him.
Each time you try to do that, being that you have 2 wives, it can never work because it's always going to be your effort is crashing.
Doctor, even the fathers that are saying that they want sons, without a woman, they won't be in the world.
Absolutely.
So we are so important.
Go to the form. Like if the man has XY and you're giving me X to my X, for God's sake, you have the female child.
Hello people, welcome to the Beauty of Africa International Pageant talk show. My name is Annie Wine. Today we're going to be talking about something really interesting but at the same time quite disturbing. Now, the sister of the governor of Imo State, who also doubles as the Commissioner for Happiness and Couple Fulfillment, has an opinion which she thinks should be passed into a law. Now, what is this opinion? She says that any young man who wants to get married should be married to 2 wives to avoid prostitution in the state. Now, yes, I know you're thinking what I'm thinking. Well, I'm not going to be doing this all by myself. I have a guest, an amazing man who I think I'm going to have an interesting discussion with, Mr. Ken, and I'm sure it's going to be pretty insightful. Also, I have the queens from the Beauty of Africa International Pageant 2017 edition. Like I said, it's going to be insightful, so I'm sure you're going to stick around. Don't go anywhere. Allow me to introduce my guest. First, I have a media entrepreneur and practitioner, Mr. Ken. How you doing?
Hi, Nigerians. I'm good.
Thank you very much for coming through.
Yeah.
Now, I have the queens with me. Beautiful Queen Blessing, winner of Beauty of Africa International Pageant 2018. Say hello to the people.
Hi.
And of course, I have Queen Susan, first runner for Beauty of Africa International Pageant. And of course, Queen Christabel, Miss Charity, Beauty of Africa International Pageant. Now let's get this talk started. Now, Mr. Ken, allow me to, throw my first question to the queens.
I'm a gentleman.
Ladies, yeah, of course
Right,
you are.
yeah.
You look really gentle, but I'm sure in no time you're going to lose that.
Let's find
gentility
out.
of- yes, we're going to
Yeah,
find
let's
out.
find out.
Now, Queen Blessing, do you think it is morally right for a man to get married to 2 women at the same time in order to avoid prostitution?
In my own opinion, that is not right. Because women, when a man gets married to 2 women,
Yeah.
it's seen as taking them like they are not human beings. It's supposed to be 1 man, 1 wife, and you're putting 2 women just like taking
Like
them
you
like
have access
animal,
to
like
them.
I have access to you, so I can just marry 2 wives. Then, secondly, there's no woman that wants to share a man. So when she sees herself sharing a man, it brings jealousy, hatred, and when she gives birth, she impacts these acts into her children, and children are the leaders of tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So I don't know how the generation will look like, you understand? So it's not right at all.
A generation of troubled souls. Now let's go to Queen Susan. What is your thought on a man marrying 2 wives at the same time in order to avoid prostitution from the moral angle?
Okay. With my facial expression, I'm sure you should already know what I want to
Absolutely,
say.
I do know what you want to say, but it's better we hear from them. as well.
Right. It's morally inappropriate. Okay, that's just my point of view. Because I'm looking at a man that wants to get married to 2 or 3 wives. I don't know if you really want peace in your home, being that men, they have so many responsibilities on a norm you get. So I don't know. It's absolutely inappropriate and it's morally unacceptable.
Okay, Queen Christabel, what is your thought?
All right. Thank you very much. First, the question is it right?
Morally right for a
Morally
man.
right for a man to get married to 2 wives. First, I want to say that has never been a reason for just to cut prostitution.
Yeah,
if I'm correct.
Exactly.
All right. First, I want to say it has never been a man getting married to 2 wives has never been the reason for prostitution. All right. Now, you imagine a man getting married to 2 wives. I am a woman. Now, 1 woman in a home is already trouble for the man. So imagine having 2 women in the home. Just
Chaos.
try to imagine what will
Chaos.
happen in that kind of home. Expect jealousy. Expect a lot of fighting, backbiting, and you mentioned them. That a lot of things that will happen in such a home. And believe you me, that man will not find peace. He cannot sleep with his both eyes closed.
You're sleeping.
Now that is going to affect the society a whole lot. So for me, it is not morally acceptable.
Okay, thank you very much, Points. Mr. Ken, we're on to you. Now, let's talk from the moral angle. Would you, let me ask you first of all, will you marry two wives at the same time?
First of all, I want to commend the queens. They are really very beautiful. Go to our beauty of Africa. I might now
Answer
go
my
against
question.
the queen because I don't share in their opinion.
How so?
I don't share in their opinion because I don't think that a man marry more than two wives could cause him to be morally bankrupt. I don't believe so. I believe that a man that is not in charge of his family things could go very, very bad, you know.